Montessori is a word that is used very frequently by young parents, generally referring to preschool. But what many don't know is that it is a name of a person who devoted the best part of her life to discover about children and their childhood. Her name was Dr. Maria Montessori, an Italian by birth. Before we tell you more about Montessori and her school of thought, here is a harsh reality of the world we live in. Even if you didn't want your child to be part of the rat race in the world, even then, the person who has a larger quantum of knowledge is considered to be very well educated or even very intelligent. But according to Montessori, knowledge is necessary, but not sufficient. To Maria Montessori, a well-educated person is one who knows to live a humanly and healthy life in every aspect of human existence. Hence, she taught the world what she learnt following children, and that is what is called Montessori education today. Montessori education is a revolutionary method based on the simple and fundamental principle of following the child. The Montessori program nurtures the natural development of a child and builds on their innate curiosity to learn. It includes peer and teacher interaction and an integrated curriculum that involves activities for self and group learning. Through this, children begin a unique experience to self-discovery. The most integral part of Montessori education is its classrooms. The Montessori classroom can be referred to as a carefully planned environment. It creates a learning space where children feel comfortable to explore, develop a sense of independence, and enhance their cognitive development through learning by doing. The unique combination of activities coupled with self, peer and teacher learning helps children enhance creativity, build critical thinking and problem-solving skills. So, what should education be? It has to be an effort to help the child live his life as he is meant to. The emphasis is to be primarily on the psychic development. Montessori calls this the psycho-embryonic period, comparable to physio-embryonic period before birth. The educationalist must take into consideration that the learning has to be done at the pace and rhythm of the learner and not by the teacher. Constant supervision and correction undermines the confidence and therefore the self-reliance of the child. It can be disastrous in developing a child's personality. It has to be understood that the adult must depend on the child as much as a child depends on the adult.
The researchers and studies have clearly indicated the personality of the person gets formed in the first 6 years. Now when a child comes here at 2.5, he is still in that stage of constructing his personality, as Dr. Montessori says.
Montessori is observed in 4 distinct periods or planes on human development, extending from birth to 6 years, from 6 to 12, from 12 to 18, and from 18 to 24. Dr. Maria Montessori saw different characteristics, learning modes, and developmental imperatives active in each of these planes and called for educational approaches specific to each periods. Take, for example, a 2.5-year-old would have acquired many capabilities and skills during its short span of life, but gets an opportunity to perform them in a free environment all by themselves when it is aware of its own capacity.
There is a time that comes in life of child that the same four walls, the same people, the same toys will not be sufficient for him. We always wonder, a child who was so happy just about 2-3 months before, how come suddenly he started like wanting to go out, wanting to do something and not happy with the same four walls. That's exactly what these scientists have found out, a lot of educationists have found out. Around this stage, 2.5 years of age, there is a need for a child to at a psychological level. Okay, at a psychological level, his needs become different, and a true educator must really identify this, and that's what Dr. Montessori has done for us.
Guidance and freedom have to go hand in hand. It is a cycle. When freedom to learn is given, the child achieves a certain maturity. On the basis of observing this, the adult is able to offer guidance to acquire a superior level of freedom. This helps the child to acquire a higher level and thereby independence. The freedom in a Montessori environment is not an unlimited one. It has its limitations. Such limitations have been determined by scientific observations in specially created environments. A very common notion is that the child needs encouragement and applause to make him work at his development. But experiences at the Montessori are otherwise. When a child has the opportunity to choose his own work and also to work in freedom, there is a supreme satisfaction in its demeanor that can be seen by a keen observer. The work that satisfies his inner development provides joy and satisfaction that is a reward in itself. In simple words, Montessori education helps parents and peers to follow their child and find out more about them instead of assuming that all children are the same.